nigga outside before sunrise. Old school ways, but I'm still a young guy. A real trooper, I be grinding on the front line. Hungry for the money, I'ma eat like it's lunchtime. Really out here, nigga, let's go band for band. Made a lot of transactions, I'm talking hand to hand. Based on the statistics, I never had a chance. Still I sketched a blueprint and I mapped the plan. First case crash, took me in for crack rock. 54th and Duwarty, that was the crack block. Stood solid, never folded like a laptop. Trying to get to school, getting banged on at the dash stop. Can you give me a pistol is what I asked Pops. Late nights walking through the ops on Ascot. Really repping for the team like a mascot. Doing stupid shit, I could've really got my ass shot. Second charge that I caught was a gun case. Got bail money, I ain't got a fundraise. Still remember being broke with a fun day. I overgrind cause debts can't go unpaid. So I'm serving like way to serve lunch trade. The 2 doors a Challenger, not a Mustang. Chop them down like a barber, it was one phase. Cameras everywhere, we gon' flush it if they come raid, nigga.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with another On The Block reaction here on The Block News. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Not later, but right now. Also, go ahead and push that hype button so we could push this shit to the algorithm and put it in their faces. But listen, man, today we back with another more Cali video. I fuck with this content, been subscribed to this channel for years, man. You know, all the street content, all the hood politic channels, all that shit going on, you know, I'm tuned into that. But listen, man, the title of this one is co-signed by DJ Quik. Then he was backdoored and killed. The story, Piru rapper Mausberg. I'm familiar with the story a little bit. I think I had seen a video about it, but I can't tell you the story from top to bottom. So this gonna be like a review for me, you know, as far as me getting fully back into the story and knowing what's going on. And you know, I'm gonna interject as I usually do. We finna get this shit going, man. Let's get it.
Welcome back to another episode of War in Cali. The rap scene in Compton during the 1980s and 1990s became one of the most influential movements in music history, helping create and popularize what the world would know as West Coast gangster rap. Compton itself was a city experiencing major economic and social changes. During the 1960s and 70s, many middle-class families left the area, while unemployment, poverty, gang activity, and crime increased in certain neighborhoods. By the early 1980s, many young people in Compton felt disconnected from mainstream America and believed that the realities of their lives were being ignored by politicians, the media, and much of the country. Hip-hop became a way to tell their stories. Compton artists often focused on life in their neighborhoods, which was affected by gangs, police activity, drugs, violence, and economic hardships. Their music was controversial, but it reflected realities that were rarely discussed publicly at the time. The most important group to emerge from Compton was NWA, which formed in the mid-80s. The group included Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, MC Ren, and DJ Yella, among others. Their 1988 album, Straight Outta Compton, changed rap forever. The album painted vivid pictures of the street life in Compton and challenged law enforcement and government institutions, along with social inequality. Songs from the album generated massive controversy, including criticism from law enforcement agencies and political figures, but the attention only increased the group's popularity. NWA's success showed that rap artists could build careers by speaking directly about the realities of the communities, rather than trying to fit into the mainstream expectations. Compton's influence expanded even further because of Dr. Dre's production style. After leaving NWA, Dr. Dre helped develop the G-Funk sound. The G-Funk sound became dominant style of the West Coast rap throughout much of the 90s and influenced artists around the world. Compton was no longer just a city in Southern California. It had become a global symbol of the West Coast hip hop.
And yeah, NWA, that was a very influential group. You know, DJ Quik, you know, he was part of that G-Funk sound. You know, MC8, he was part of that G-Funk sound, and they all, you know, had some ties to Compton. You know, I think Ice Cube was from LA, but he pushed Compton, you know, Compton. I think he grew up in like I don't know exactly where Ice Cube grew up at. I think the 111 neighborhood Crips or the 11-5 neighborhood Crips or wherever Dub C hood, wherever hood that Dub C from. I think he grew up over there, but at the same time, Compton, you know, LA, West Side, West LA, whatever. We all experiencing the same shit growing up. Nigga in LA County, nigga and the police view us all the same. So it is cool to see that you can get money and, you know, just by doing you. Just like with this YouTube shit. Nigga ain't gotta follow no nigga. Nigga ain't gotta be like, no nigga, you could create your own fan base, your own audience. Just off being you. You know, and you don't gotta be mainstream. Nigga ain't gotta get a deal, nigga, from these record labels and wait to get on TV. Nigga gonna do it his way. Nigga gonna have full creative control. Nigga can drop music when he want to. Nigga can talk about what he want to in his music. And music is a great way to express yourself. I do it all the time. I love when I write some music and then I just get to play it over and over. Like, damn, I'm popping my shit. But really, I just like how I, you know, illustrated or got the message across. When I feel like the music got my message across, got how I was feeling in that moment in time, you know, and the bars hit, the flow's right, it sound nice. You know, it's just a wonderful feeling. Like, I could listen to that shit all day. But listen, man, we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
Pop culture. The success of Compton artists also brought attention to the city's gang culture. The city had long-standing rivalries involving various sets associated with Pirus and Crips. Many rappers had direct or indirect connections to neighborhoods affected by gang activity, and gang references often appeared in lyrics, videos, and public images. Some artists also used music as a way to escape street life, while others found themselves pulled back into the neighborhood conflicts. This connection between rap and gang culture created both authenticity and controversy. Critics argued that music glorified violence, while supporters argued that artists were documenting realities that already existed. Despite its success, Compton's rap scene faced numerous problems. Violence surrounding the music industry became a concern, with some artists becoming involved in personal disputes, gang-related tension, and criminal investigations. Record labels often profited from the controversial images while artists themselves dealt with real dangers in their neighborhoods. Many young people idolized rappers without fully understanding the difficult circumstances that inspired the music. And many rappers having street ties eventually became their downfall. And that leads us to this story. Johnny Burns, later known as his stage name Mausberg, was born on February 18, 1979 in Compton. He grew up in a community known on the west side of Compton known as Campanella Park, which is a Piru hood. The name Campanella Park comes from a park in their community named after a former baseball player. As a kid, Mausberg participated in local sports, playing baseball as a kid and leads in his neighborhood. Like many young kids, he had dreams and aspirations of being a big sports star, but as he got older, the reality of his neighborhood set in. Gang activity became one of the most visible realities of the era. Various neighborhood groups and rivalries existed throughout Compton and surrounding communities. For many residents, avoiding trouble often meant being careful about where they went, what colors they wore, or who they associated with.
I know a lot of niggas from the hood that was, you know, they had talent. Motherfuckers got full ride scholarships and all that shit. But the pull for the hood was so strong that nigga made it all the way to college, then into the NFL. Nigga like, fuck this shit. Nigga, I love the hood. Nigga, I miss the hood. Nigga, I don't want to be, nigga, far away from my community like this. That's how some niggas think. You feel me? Some people just don't want to let go. You got some motherfuckers, their kids get hit for $1 million a day and try to get their parents out the hood. Their parents like, nah, I don't want to move. I don't want to lose my spot. Like, the motherfuckers want to be in the hood. Like, that's just how it go, you know? I'm not going to be the one. I can't change it. You know, that's just how it is. You know, the streets do have a pull on you. You know, eventually you're going to have to grow out of that and see, you know, and do what's best for you. I can't tell a nigga what to do and what not to do. I can suggest and tell you niggas what I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Mausberg, like I said, I heard this story before. If I'm not mistaken, he got followed or something. He had just got signed by DJ Quik or something like that, got some money, something, or it looked like you own. That's the problem with this rap shit. Everybody want to be rappers, everybody want to be famous, but the things that come with this fame and being a rapper or the careers that you choose is people think you got it like that, and sometimes you don't. My mama, sometimes you don't. Sometimes I ain't got a dime, I just keep a look. Bitch, I'm broke, why you mad? Like, real shit. Like, I don't gotta die, I just keep a look. I just like to make myself look good. Stay with a fresh cut or something. Keep my jewels nice, you know, stay clean, nigga. Stay with some cologne on. Just keep some clean shoes on my feet. I'm just saying, I ain't gotta die. I just keep a look like, you know, like Mafia Ray say, rest in peace to him. But real shit, motherfuckers will want to take what you got or take what they think you got. You know what I'm saying? Because they see you fly with the jewels. How you know that's all I spend my money on? I ain't got nothing left. Like, you feel me? But listen, we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
And what streets they traveled through. By the early 90s, while rap music was generating millions of dollars and putting Compton on the map, many local residents continued struggling with poverty, crime, and limited economic opportunities. The fame of the city did not automatically solve its problems. Campanella Park was a dangerous area to grow up in. They had several Crip and Southsider gangs to worry about, making the area one of the most dangerous areas to live in and to be from. With the influences around Mausberg, by just living in that area, he fell in the gang lifestyle, and it was easy. He didn't have a father figure in his life, with his dad being absent like so many other kids in the urban communities. He found his guidance in the streets. By his teenage years, he loved sports alone and became a full-fledged Piru. He was big in stature, being around 6'3" and 300 pounds. That made many people call him Bear. He became well respected in his area, but he also found another passion, and that would be music. He began rapping in his high school, and he spent a lot of his time with his friends developing his skills. By the time he was 18, he was a respected MC in his area. His life changed in 1997 when he met DJ Quik. Quik immediately recognized something special in the young rapper. At the time, Quik was already a respected producer and rapper. Mausberg wasn't just another rapper hanging around the studio. He had a deep voice, smooth delivery, sharp storytelling ability, and charisma that made many people pay attention whenever he spoke. Many people called him the West Coast Biggie. Quik began bringing him into recording sessions and mentoring him personally. Stan Shepard was a part of various groups during the 70s and 80s. In later years, he teamed up with Tony Lane to form Shepard Lane Music. He managed to work closely with DJ Quik. He had artists like Sugar Free and others signed. He then signed Mausberg after seeing his potential.
We signed Mausberg. Mausberg from the west side of Compton, babe. That man was so cold-blooded. And Quik heard him and said, Stan.
Man, shout out to DJ Quik. You know, niggas do be out here trying to give niggas opportunities. You know, DJ Quik, Snoop Dogg, you know, Ice Cube is legendary for, you know, creating opportunities for people, you know, but this to be the moment that niggas wait for their whole life, you know, when proper preparation, you feel me, meets opportunity. I think that's how the saying go. You know, you flow right, you flow tight, you know, then the opportunity come across, you know, and it be just in that moment where a motherfucker watched you grind your whole life, or seen you come from a struggle, and they think you own, like you with DJ Quik, nigga, you got some money, nigga, and they want to kill you, you feel me? They want to kill you. I'm the biggest nigga in the hood. Y'all call me Bear. I'm 6'3". It ain't too many niggas I see even 6 feet in the hood. I'm just saying. Like, I stand out like a motherfucker. You niggas could have been got up on me. But you niggas gonna wait till I get signed? You niggas gonna wait till I got the opportunity to create generational wealth for my family? The streets cold. They don't love you, my young nigga. Stay up out of them. On my mama, cause the streets ain't what you think. It's all an illusion full of confusion. You stay out the way, you will. Let us see another day. But listen, man, we finna get this shit back going. But like I said, man, that is the story of most young niggas in the hood. You know, father's not in their life, but if they is, you know, they probably in the streets too, or they probably ain't taking care of business. Or sometimes these kids don't want to listen. You know, back in those times, I'm pretty sure you could do more as far as disciplinary actions to your kids. But nowadays, you get too abusive. I mean, not even abusive. You get too much disciplinary, too strict on the kid. They bound to call the police on your motherfucking ass and get the police up on you and have you lose everything. So it's just a little different in these times, you know. Or like I said, the kid could have not wanted to listen. And Mausberg, you is a big ass nigga. Ain't too many motherfuckers finna put their hands on you, even if they is your parents. You feel me? But listen, we finna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
Whatever y'all want me to do, I'm ready to roll. Let's just do it. But this dude is, hey, man, I love Mausberg.
auto-tune vocodist. And I have this synth down here that's actually silent, and this is just gonna be a vocoder trigger. I'm a huge fan of the MG914, and I also like to use this plugin in parallel with the dry signal. So I'm gonna put it in a rack, and I'm gonna pull down the dry signal gain and turn up the voice mix. The most important button, we gotta turn it into sidechain mode. Turn up the chorus, turn up the gain, and let's mix this with the dry. Auto-tune also offers a complete collection of vocal mixing tools and effects.
Many fans first heard Mausberg on DJ's Quik 1998 album, particularly on a song called Down Down. Over the next few years, his reputation grew rapidly. He worked alongside artists such as Sugar Free, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, and Warren G. He appeared on Snoop Dogg's album No Limit Top Dog and released a connected project with Sugar Free. Within California's rap scene, many insiders believed that Mausberg was next in line to become a major star. He was always ready to hit the studio and had major work ethic. With DJ Quik by his side, he was destined to make it, many stated. July 3rd, 2000, around 10:45 p.m., that was the last time many seen Mausberg alive. He was at a studio with DJ Quik, and they were finishing a few tracks for his up-and-coming album. It was said he was excited about the songs Quik was mixing, and you could see it on his face. As the night switched to July 4th of 2000, Mausberg was home, and he was studying from his DMV handbook because he was tired of being drove around, and he planned to get himself a car. He was home until about 12:45 a.m. before he walked out his front door of his apartment for the last time. What happened next? Mausberg was shot twice and murdered. Many rumors started to circulate on the reason why. Many stated he was robbed for a recent amount of money he received from his label, which many speculate could have been from people he actually knew. Other theories believed it was just him being known and being a gang member living in a gang-filled area. Mausberg's death was shocking. He was a rising star by many accounts, and he was destined to go far in the industry. His funeral attracted thousands of family, friends, and fans, which his music was blasted outside of his funeral, showing his impact. Mausberg's death deeply affected DJ Quik. He stated in a XXL interview, "I was in bed when we had just dropped him off. It was July 3rd. We had been working all day. He took the 4th of July off so he could be with his family, and I will be at a family reunion. But I felt that something was wrong. I wanted to go pick him up on a motorcycle, but people were telling me, nah."
So, now this is interesting, right? You just live in the studio, you loving the way the music sound. You know, like, you a street nigga, though. You supposed to recognize who you is. You gotta recognize who you is as a street nigga, as a famous nigga, you feel me, as a nigga who stand out, right? Because you on your way. You finna blow. You gotta already know when you blow. You gotta move in a certain way, because niggas can't wait to make you go viral. Niggas can't wait to put you on a shirt, put you on the news, to humiliate you some way. Even if, you know, killing a nigga who get killed, that's not humiliating. Like, we all gotta go some way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, niggas gotta be aware out here. Like, DJ Quik in the bed. Like, DJ Quik, no, he taking the July 4th off. He's staying at home with his family. Mausberg, nigga, you made it to July 4th, but you would have still been here had you not walked outside your house that night. I don't know what the reason was, but like I said, man, I think July 4th, Halloween, New Year's Eve, and possibly even New Year's, you know, them days that niggas should just go ahead, take off and stay at home. You know what I'm saying? Because fireworks sound too much like gunshots to me, and a motherfucker putting on a mask can do anything and try to get away with it. I'm just saying. So me being a street nigga, I like Halloween. I'm not going trick-or-treating. I'm not going no trick-or-treating. Oh, you talking about New Year's Eve? Well, I'll see you next year. I'm trying to make it to the next year. You feel me? So I turn up with you tomorrow on New Year's Day. Or maybe, shit, the second day of New Year's. I'm making sure I'm bringing this shit home, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, New Year's Eve, like, gunshots. That's just, fireworks sound too much like gunshots. I'm just saying. But listen, we're finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
Oh, man, he's chilling. So I went home and I went to sleep. Around midnight, I got a call saying Mausberg is dead. He was just a young man. Fuck being a rap artist. He's a human being. Who did he piss off so bad to take his life? That's resentment. That could have been fixed with an apology or two men having an understanding. Why kill him? Why didn't he get his money from the record company? He had already started to generate income. Why didn't he get enough money to move out the hood? Being in the hood causes jealousy. Sometimes you start being popular, and why didn't Stan Shepard and them give him his money to move out of the neighborhood so he could be safe? He was just a child. It's sad to hear that, but I couldn't even go to the hospital to see him. They say he died with tears in his eyes. Damn, tears in his eyes. But that's life. Mausberg's album was released.
They said why they didn't give him no money to move out the hood. On my mama, you can give a nigga enough money to move out the hood. A nigga can't wait to go to the hood and flex it and show it to niggas that nigga was happy to see you struggling. Nigga that hate that you made it. Nigga hate that you rich. Nigga, you bragging to niggas that don't even want to see you make it. Now you done make it. Now you done made it before them. The only way to stop you now, before you get too big, is to kill you. That's how the haters think. You feel what I'm saying? You never underestimate jealousy. You never underestimate a nigga in survival mode. A nigga that's jealous of you, a nigga that's hating on you, a nigga that envy you, nigga that do anything to stop your shine. Nigga rob you. As you see, the story said that he was just recently robbed by people you know. So they robbed him, then they took his life from him. Don't call me outside, nigga, after a certain time. 12:45 a.m. when I'm already in the house with my girl, with wifey. I'm laid up, rubbing this soft skin, this thick, nice, soft skin, looking at this beautiful face. Don't call me outside my house. When I'm chilling with my dogs, probably petting them, with my feet kicked up, with a drink, nigga watching some YouTube or one of my favorite movies or something. Don't call me outside my house, man. Listen, my phone stay on D&D, do not disturb. I don't want to be bothered, man. But listen, man, rest in peace to Mausberg. Finna keep this shit going, man. Let's get it.
After his death, it was a 16-track album called Nonfiction. DJ Quik later stated, I wasn't satisfied with the mastering. I spent a lot of money personally, maybe 40 grand in the studio to produce it right. When I finally mixed the record, I gave it to Stan Shepard. He took them to a hole-in-the-wall mastering plant and made the whole album sound like an MP3. So of course, I was unhappy. He continued by saying, it was a pretty shady thing to happen. If I would have been the label head, I would have definitely given Mausberg the chance when he got his publishing deal. Do you know what they did? They stripped the pig down and threw him in the lion's den. That's what you do to somebody who's going to be hot. You keep him in the hood and take their money from him. You set him up for all kinds of shit. Quik continued to be very vocal throughout the years. Mausberg was only 21 years old when his life was cut short. To many, he had endless potential to be the next Compton great, but his life ended before he could reach stardom. R.I.P. to him. This will conclude this episode, if you haven't already.
I will say this though, you know, you can't. We don't know how much Mausberg was getting. Like I said, you could give a nigga the money. A nigga want to go to the hood. Nigga want to be a hood star. That's some niggas' biggest dreams is to be papered up, to be the nigga with the most money in the hood. Nigga don't give a fuck about what's going on in the real world. Some niggas can't see past this street shit, this gangbanging life, right? You feel me? But to my young niggas that's out there, like, if you got the opportunity to get out the hood, or even if you still in the hood, it's just the way you move in the hood. Cause you know, I was in the hood for a long time. You know, nigga had moved out the hood, came back, a motherfucker never knew. Just by the way I move. Like, I wasn't hanging out, nigga. I'm going to get my money, I'm coming home, I'm going to get my money, I'm stacking, I'm trying to figure my way back up out this motherfucker. Nobody need to know what I'm going through right now, nigga. When I'm back at my mama house or whatever, when I'm back in the hood, whatever, nigga, I'm figuring out a way to get up out this shit, my nigga, on my mama, because I know who I am, nigga. I know the footprints I done made, you feel me? I know what my potential, you feel me? I understand jealousy and hate and what a nigga do up under those circumstances, even though I don't operate under those circumstances of jealousy and hate. I'm motivated. Nigga getting money. Oh, yeah, you getting money, nigga? Well, let's swap, nigga. I feel, well, give me some money too, nigga. Nigga ain't talking about that. Oh, you got some jewels there. You see what's going on, nigga? You see what's happening with your boy, bro. You see what's going on with me. Oh, you getting back, nigga? I don't give a fuck how much a nigga get. You see a nigga ain't doing too bad, nigga. You see a nigga on his feet, though. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Not later, but right now. My name is Young Woo, the Seeds on the Block News.
I be on the block like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gag gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich. I be outside like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gag gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, nigga outside before sunrise. Old school ways, but I'm still a young guy. A real trooper, I be grinding on the front line. Hungry for the money, I'ma eat like it's lunchtime. Really out here, nigga, let's go band for band. Made a lot of transactions, I'm talking hand to hand. Based on the statistics, I never had a chance. Still I sketched the blueprint and I'm out the plan. First case crash, took me in for crack rock. 54th and Duwarty, that was the crack block. Stood solid, never folded like a laptop. Trying to get to school, getting banged on at the dad stop. Can you give me a pistol is what I asked Pops. Late nights walking through the ops on Ascot. Really repping for the team like a mascot. Doing stupid shit, I could've really got my ass shot. Second charge that I caught was a gun case. Got bail money, I ain't got a fundraise. Still remember being broke with a fun day. Overgrind cause debts can't go unpaid. So I'm serving like way to serve lunch trade. The 2 doors a Challenger, not a Mustang. Chop her down like a barber, it was one phase. Cameras everywhere, we gon' flush it if they come raid. Nigga, I be on the block like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gag gon' spit. I am not a rapper, I don't cap about shit. Dope boy, state of mind, I'ma trap till I'm rich. I be outside like when crack first hit. If I'm feeling iffy, then my gag gon' spit.